Assalamu alaikum, boys and girls. It's great to have you here. Today we're going to be talking about a man called Yazid ibn Muwaiya. Have you heard of him? Yes, he was an evil man and he was not a good person. Yeah, well done. So who was he? Let's explore who he was. He was the son of Muawiyah ibn Abi Sufyan, who is the arch enemy of Prophet Muhammad and the Message of Islam. He was the second caliph of the Umayyad Caliphate, and he ruled for 3 years. He was appointed by his father, and this was the first time in Islamic history that a father passes on the succession to their son, especially as an Islamic ruler. And his appointment was against the peace treaty between Imam Hassan and Muawiyah. So before Muawiyah died, he made a peace treaty with Imam Hassan. And in that peace treaty, Muawiyah did not say that Yazid was going to become the ruler. So Yazid was an illegitimate ruler. He was not meant to be there. And he had a lot of characteristics that did not go with the message of Islam. He would call himself Muslim, but he would not act Muslim in any way at all. And as a result, Imam Hussein refused to accept Yazid as a caliph or a ruler of the Islamic Empire, because everyone knew that Yazid was not a good ruler. He was corrupt. So Imam Hussein did not want to accept him. And Imam Hussein decided to revolt against this tyrant with the support of the people of Kufa. In the short 3 years that Yazid was the ruler of the Islamic Empire, he did 3 big atrocities. I'm going to tell you one, and then we're going to take a break to do the craft, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to tell you about 2 more things that he did. So the first thing that he did was that he sent an army of thousands of people to face and eliminate Imam Hussein and members of his blessed family and friends. How could Yazid call himself Muslim if he kills the grandson of the Prophet? And not just kills them, he sends thousands and thousands of people to do that. They were all slaughtered on the 10th day of Muharram or Ashura. That's the first thing that Yazid did. So we're going to take a break, we're going to do a craft, we're going to come back and I'm going to tell you about 2 more. See you in a bit.
Today we'll do the Hadrat Abbas puzzle. In the activity pad, there's a join the dots page of the Dharih. Start with number 1 here and go all the way to number 25. Then colour it in if you like. This is a beautiful 9-piece puzzle for younger children. Cut along the dark black lines to get the 9 square pieces. I remember there was writing on the 2 top corners, so I put these 2 here. Then the window in the middle, then all the other pieces. And here you are, a beautiful puzzle of a Dharih. That was fun. I think I'll do it over and over. Join me again. Labbaik ya Hussein.
Welcome back. It's nice to have you again after that craft. I hope that you enjoyed that little break. So before that, we were talking about Yazid ibn Muwaiya, who we know was a corrupt ruler that was not meant to be in charge of the Islamic Empire. we know that he killed Imam Hussein on the 10th day of Muharram. And Imam al-Sajjad was the only male adult survivor. And he was extremely ill. And Imam al-Sajjad was led brutally with the ladies and children of Imam Hussein's camp to Sham in Syria, where they were humiliated and mocked by people on the way and in the palace of Yazid himself. So we know that Yazid did 3 main atrocities. This is one of them. The second of them was the Battle of Hara, where Yazid yet again sent an army to Medina to forcefully get allegiance to his ruling. He was forcing people to accept him. No one wanted to accept him. And he fought against the people of Medina. And the people of Medina lost the battle, and their city was attacked for 3 days continuously. So Yazid not only attacked Imam Hussein and his family, but also Al-Madinah al-Munawwara, which we know is where the Prophet was buried. Not just that, Yazid, then the third atrocity and calamity that Yazid did was that he also attacked Mecca, where the Kaaba is. How could Yazid call himself a Muslim if he did all of these things? Yazid, when Yazid attacked Mecca, he saw that people had withdrawn their support to him. And Mecca was under siege for several weeks, and the holy Kaaba was attacked and burned. This was the ruler of the Islamic Empire, which is why Imam Hussein stood against him. Then Yazid suddenly died, and the empire fell into civil war. The events of Karbala during the rule of Yazid made him one of the most hated people in Islamic history. We consider Yazid deserving to be cursed. In Ziyarat Ashura, we say, "Oh God, curse Yazid." And what does cursing mean? It means we're asking God to remove the mercy of God from Yazid. Why? Because someone like that does all these violent things towards holy Islamic places, they don't deserve mercy. And Yazid died at the age of 38, and his grave is unknown. No one knows where he is, no one visits him. So inshallah we can learn from all these messages and know what is right and what is wrong, and what we need to do to keep Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the holy Ahlul Bayt happy. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time.
May Allah remove His mercy from all enemies of Prophet Muhammad and the holy Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam.